Cool. We are now live, I think. Let me move this over here. Like so. I should log in so I can see you guys. That would help. I think I punched that in right. Sweet. Okay, and I forgot to make the announcement in the Discord, so I'm gonna do that. Create an event. Somewhere else. Link, paste. Streaming some art. Come say hi. Smiley face. Art time. Next. Create event. There's the event. Now I just need to do one more thing. How's everyone doing? I'll be with you guys in one brief moment. Please bear with me. I need to do something. Please hold. Today we're going to be doing some cutscene art. Just need to send this real quick. Slow start to the stream, I know. Texty, texty, texty. Okay, how's everyone doing? Who do we have here? We got Pyroqua. How's it going? A once in a month event. Yeah, I think it's been like 2 months since I've streamed. Kelcav, how's it going? Mason, Blade, Ajax, or Haha Jax, another Migs, Abby, Tierkiss. It has been a long time. When's the next devlog? Well, normally it would be on the 10th, so April 10th. Oh, you can't hear the music? Maybe it's a little low. I might crank it. Is that better? Please release games so I can give you money. Yeah, I don't need to ask me twice. Okay. Yeah, normally the next devlog would be on the 10th. A lot of the stuff I've been doing, though, has been balancing. So it's not going to be very fun to watch. I'm going to have to come up with something clever. Something interesting for the video. I might just bump it a month. I don't know. I'm torn. We will see. But today we are doing cutscenes. Cutscenes galore. Today's day one of my cutscene venture. What? It's the one and only Sweet Tea, but he rebranded. Oh my goodness. Wait, who? Who's the new Sweet Tea? No, but I just added Sweet Tea to the game. Is it Tater Tot? Are you Sweet Tea? Playing Armor Core in the background. Ooh, that sounds fun. Hey, Watt, have a good stream. Sadly can't watch it, but thought I'd stop by. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Shadow Dev. I appreciate it. Do you remember me telling you that my favorite Twitch streamer, not YouTube streamer, that's you? Oh, thank you. Matt's back at it. I think I do remember you saying that. I feel like I wrote that down. Matt's back at it. It's a fun name. Yeah, let's look at the Twitch. Oh, sweet. I'll give it a follow. I need more Twitch things to follow. Oh, it is you? No, Sweet Tea, I lied. I was just kidding. I didn't add Sweet Tea to the game. Tater Tot. Okay, Tater Tot is Sweet Tea. I need to remember that. Maybe remind me next stream, too. I always forget when people change their identities. It really throws me off. No spoiler. You guys are going to get some slight spoilers here. Or I could just not explain what the cutscene panels are, and you'll just be like, why is this person standing here? You know? That could work. So first thing we're going to have to do is, I drew these very quickly. They're a little janky. We're going to go through and do some general dejanking. Some general dejank. We will see how that does. And then I have more to draw. Look at all this. This is just for this one character. I have to do these 3, and then there's a 4th one that I still haven't drawn out, sketched out. But, yeah. We're going to do those. Should be fun. How's it going, Spiral? I'm Matt with 2 T's. He said the same thing about you with 1 T. That's awesome. Matt with 2 T's is the only acceptable way to spell it. Little goblins at the bottom are cool. Yeah, thanks. I like the little goblins at the bottom. They're kind of fun. I'm going to actually put you guys on my left side here. We got to move this out of the way. Get out of here. Go away. Shift that. All right, let's go. What are we doing? We got our pulsating mass of goop here. I don't like how it just goes up. Up. Let's give it a little bit of, how did I do this layer? Ew, what on earth? What layer did I put this on? Oh, it's on the table? Ew. Man, what were you thinking? That's some sloppy craftsmanship, guys. It's not how you do it. Whatever. We'll bear with it. We'll have it pulse outwards a little bit too. We want to ignore this scoop here. Yeah, like that. Bloop. We'll do a little bit of this. Notice how this game's all about goblins. I do like goblins. As you can tell by my goblin hat. Messed it up. Battle Royale starting. Pulsating mass of goop. Yeah, I mean, my whole life is just a bunch of pulsating masses of goop. That's for sure. I just can't escape them. Welcome to my life. Oh, you're leaving, Snout. See ya. Thanks for coming. He streams at about 3 or so every Tuesday now. I give him like 9 subs, so his next stream is dedicated to one of my unfunny jokes. That's awesome. Every Tuesday, huh? I can never be so consistent. Have you been streaming somewhere else? No, I just haven't been streaming much because I've been doing a lot of like balancing and like number stuff. It's not very fun to watch. I mean, maybe it would be fun. I don't know. I think it would be really boring for you guys. But yeah. Not streaming anywhere else. If I were, I'd make sure to announce it in the Discord. I know, just watching me go 1, 2. How many enemies should there be here? Yeah, the balancing process is kind of rough. I'm kind of just winging it, honestly. Just doing what feels right. But then again, I can't like fully test everything out. I kind of have to just trust the numbers at some point, so we'll see how playtesting goes. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. That's good enough. Everything here is okay. I even did little dancing shadows on their body, so it's more than enough for me. Good enough. That one's done. This one looks a little goofy. I'm kind of okay with it though. It's like kind of bad in a charming way. Work on this game is incontestably inspirational. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I will admit, I've been past like 2 weeks or so. I've been not so consistent, but I'm getting back on the bandwagon. I'm still on schedule, though. I have not fallen behind schedule, so at the very least, there's that. I think it could be interesting. Play some Family Guy clips while talking about it. That'll keep my... Yeah, you want some, like, Subway Surfers underneath? I can do that. Balancing games is hard, especially when you have lots of features. Definitely. Definitely. Ooh, a filler update. You mean, like, just more content? I definitely don't plan on doing paid DLC. I'll definitely do free updates. Kind of Terraria style, you know? Just keep adding to it. That's the plan, at least. We'll see if I change my mind once the money rolls in. Become evil. Put Family Guy clips onto the screen on a boring stream. Yeah, that's the move. It really captures my attention, at least. How are we feeling about this one? I don't like that right there. Boop, boop. Yeah, overall, this animation really isn't the best, but we're going for speed here, gang. Would you ever sell a vinyl of the soundtrack? I think that could be fun. Yeah, it might be a profit versus cost question. But the deal I have with my composer is he gets most of the money from the soundtrack. So like if we put the soundtrack on Spotify or whatever, he's gonna get pretty much all of that. I get a little bit, hee hee. Just for using the trademark. I would do little goblin plushies. That'd be really fun. I wouldn't want to ship them myself though. When I was doing freelance pixel art, I kind of learned that I don't enjoy shipping things. It's just too much work. Well, I guess the problem was I was printing. I bought a nice printer and I was printing art prints out. And I was cutting them myself and shipping them myself and rolling them up and packaging them. It just took so much time. It was awful. But drop shipping, they're gonna take most of the money. So I was making like crazy profits on these pieces of paper, but it was just a lot of work. So I don't know. We'll see. I've heard there are companies that'll do plushies for you. Sell human teeth? Yeah. I mean, all the parents whose children, give their teeth to the tooth fairy, they gotta have them somewhere, I could probably sell those. Maybe like a tooth buying program, because the parents have to pay, they have to put like quarters or whatever, dollar bills or whatever they do these days under their children's pillows. That's not profitable for them. So if I offer them 50 cents per tooth, they're turning a profit, everyone wins. Hire your brother to ship it. Ooh, yeah. Make him my little brotherly minion. That could work. Sell rat teeth. That can't be illegal. Yeah, you got any rats? Oh, I forgot my my other light. Is this too much? We can turn that down. My little fill light. God, that's bright. It hurts my eyes. A little dimmer. Hey, what are you doing? There it is. There. Now I'm less shadowy. Plushies that are filled with teeth. Oh man, can you imagine a little goblin plushie and it has human teeth stitched into it? That'd be crazy. Am I crazy or is Watt shirtless? Never mind, I wish. Yeah, no, I got a tank top on. I'm fully clothed. Sorry, buddy. Nice try. Nice try, Tater Tot. In your dreams. Grab some water. Refreshing. Hope you guys are staying hydrated over there. If any of you pass out during my stream, I'm legally responsible. It's true. Glug, glug, glug. Hey, well, I've been waiting for the game since your first devlog. Hopefully you can release it in Spanish. I can. I'm actually getting my Steam page translated tomorrow. For now, yeah, I need to look into... Well, for now, I'm going to translate to like the 10 or 11 most popular languages, just the Steam page. And then the actual game, I might use... what's it called? Crowdin? I think Minecraft uses it. Somebody sent it in the patron chat. We'll see though. I need to investigate that more and see how much it costs and see how much it costs compared to... Well, I know the cost is low, but I'm not too worried about the cost. See how much effort it would be for me, See if I'd rather just pay a few $1,000s for some translations. We will see. But yeah, Spanish for sure. That's an easy one. The ones I'm scared of are like Arabic. I know Chinese. In China, the censorship is... This game will get heavily... I'd have to change a lot of stuff for this game not to get censored, because there's just so much... It's like cartoony violence. I mean, you kill a human and meat pops out. I don't know. I'd have to talk to a localization expert, because that might not fly. Yeah. Honestly, this isn't perfect, but I'm just going to roll with it. Why aren't other countries as perfectly okay with grotesque displays of violence? Doesn't make any sense to me. White blood, yeah. What's your thoughts on Jeff the Landshark? I haven't played that game in a long time, but I loved Jeff. I thought it was fun. I thought it was crazy that there's no drop-off, like a range drop-off on the amount of heals / damage he does. The fact that he can just spray into the void a million miles away and hit somebody for full damage, that's just crazy to me. I liked playing him though. It felt kind of broken. And I mean, he's a cute little shark, you know? It's adorable. You can't be mad at him when he kills you. I'm actually gonna do this too. We're kind of wasting time here. This doesn't really matter. But it bothers me, so. Is there a way so that the community can help you translate it if they want to? I hope so. That's what I'm gonna have to look into. How much effort it would be for me to kind of manage crowdsourced translations. Might be kind of hard, but we'll see. It might be possible. Why is this one little clump syncopated from the rest? How similar is this game to Breaking Bad? That's a good question. It actually is Breaking Bad, the game. I wasn't allowed to say it, but yeah. Instead of meth cooks, it's goblins. And instead of meth, it's food and potions. So it's basically the same. Irish Gaelic translation priority? Yeah, that's a good question. Not sure about that one. Did Watt shave his beard? I did. Yeah. I'm all clean. I do that sometimes. It makes me look younger. I've noticed that when I have the beard, people, when I go on runs, they don't wave at me as much. But when I shave, they're more friendly. I think I look more young and approachable. But I don't know if that's just pseudoscience. Confirmation bias. Alright, I'm done with this pulsating blob. There's this little lump here that doesn't go with the rest. It really bothers me. Curse you, out of sync lump. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. We have to prioritize speed here. Ooh. A flaw. Flaw detected. There we go. Yeah. Walter Green, the Goblin Alchemist. You know, yeah, pretty much, actually. You know, it's actually really funny you guys mentioned Walter White. I dressed up as Walter White for Halloween. You want to see? This was last year. I actually shaved my head. Let me log into my Google Photos real quick. Let's see if I can search Walter White, see if Google Photos is smarter than... Nope. Maybe Hazmat. What? What is this? I'm scrolling to October like a chump now. Please hold. Where is it? September. October. Walter White? You guys are so funny. Yeah, guys, if you have out of sync lumps, make sure to get that checked. There we go. Check it out. Pretty great. Even did the beard thing. I shaved that immediately. I don't like goatees. If any of you have goatees, I'm sorry, but I don't really like them. Wait, hang on. I just got logged out. There we go. Sweet. Me and who, am I right, fellas? Kids Bop version of Breaking Bad. Yeah, we keep it PG up at the Y events. Wow, I was going to stream but can't now because of your stream. And how does your stream avatars look so good? And how is for A Sprite Black and stuff? First off, sorry for stealing your stream time, Duck. My stream avatars, some members of the community actually helped set these up. They just took some of the game sprites and put them in. You can probably find some tutorials. And how did I make A Sprite dark? I think I just went with the default dark mode. Let's see. File. Edit. Preferences. It's in here somewhere. It's like dark. Theme mode dark right here. Pretty cool. Light hurts my eyes. Hello, Aime. How's it going? Breaking Bedtime. That's a good name for the Kids Bop Breaking Bad. Hello, Goblin Man. It's been a while. What are we doing today? We are doing cutscenes. This is cutscene numero uno. Yeah, let me pull up Photoshop. This one's done. I've already drawn this one months ago. Now we have to draw number 2, where she's starting to go a little crazy, trying to synthesize it into a useful whatever, and kind of creeping us out. So that's what we're drawing next. I'll trade you 7 of my teeth for the legal rights to Gizmo and Stench. I don't think I can do that, unfortunately. Yeah, at least 8 teeth, and maybe we have a deal. I was going to do a stream where it's r/place, but I painted it in A-Sprite. That'd be kind of cool. Take all my teeth out painfully and mail them to your house if I can own the rights to the game. I got to be careful what I say, because I would jokingly say yes, but I don't know how crazy you are, Lucky. I can't get over how you do the shadows in the cutscenes. Thank you. I like shadows. Makes it so I have to draw less. Okay. Yeah, let's make a new cutscene here. This is going to be Gogs 2_1. Cutscene 2, slide 1. I'll give you my teeth and my grandma's dentures. Okay, well, you're really sweetening the pot here. Who else is here in Europe and well past midnight? Yeah, sorry to the European gang. I really do you guys dirty, don't I? So thirsty. Oh man, let's see here. What's first? Alright, let me pull up my reference images of her. Oh, there she is. Everybody thinks that this is a dude because I made her bald, and I'm okay with that. I really am very okay with that. I think it's kind of funny. But now you guys know. Yeah, delete. Ooh, you're in the UK. Lou Hughes. I like how your first name kind of rhymes with your last name. I'm pretty jealous. Lou Hughes. It also sounds like yoo-hoo. Female pattern baldness, goblins canon? Yes. Yes. Nobody's safe. None of us. Alright, I'm gonna put that right there so you guys can see it. And what are we doing first? Alright, she's gonna be kind of cleaning the blade. Oh boy. I'm actually gonna open the other cutscene so I can steal colors. Let me steal your hue. Cutscene 2. No, not that one. There we go. Give me your skin. Take off your skin. Have you guys seen those videos where it's Lightning McQueen telling you to take off your skin? Kind of freaky. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna do another black background, so we're gonna pop that in there. Boom. Oh, boom. They're a woman? Yes. Sorry, gang. I fooled you all. You ran an all-goblin two-shot D&D campaign yesterday, and they had to find and hunt down this horrible noise and stop it. The reveals that the horrid noise was just an elf playing their flute. That's really funny. I love it. Goblin shenanigans. Goblin shenanigans. Wait. Oh, there we go. I know, getting misgendered all the time. But at the end of the day, it kind of doesn't matter, you know, if people don't know. So I'm just going to let it. Ooh, you're crafting yours right now, Turn Kiss. I love your channel. Thank you, Luna. What? Look up in the chat. Do you know you can multi-stream in OBS for free? I actually didn't know that. That's pretty awesome. Who's your favorite viewer? I love all my viewers equally, like a mother loves her children. All right, is that a decent head shape? We gotta be consistent here. Actually, I'm just gonna copy this and pop it right here so I can reference it. Yeah, look at that. I don't know what happened to her goggles. Something got messed up there. Pasting error. Oh, I did this on the wrong layer. What am I doing? Shift in, reference, move, wand X, GG, paste. There we go. Nice head. Thank you. I love heads so much. Love me a good head. Very confused for a girl a lot, even though I'm tall as heck. Am I a goblin now? Yeah. Hello, how's it going? Welcome in, Judith. Judith. That's how I'm gonna pronounce your name. I don't know if I've ever said it before out loud. Have I? Do I always just say Judith? Whenever I see it in Discord, that's how I pronounce it. Just so you know. So correct me now or forever be wronged. Oh man, it's so goofy. Why am I not in the game yet? Oh, I'm sorry, Luna. What was I thinking, not adding you to the game? I'll do that post-haste. I'm not in the game yet, I don't think. Alright, crazy goblin. God, it's hard to give a goblin like crazy eyes when they're wearing goggles. So I'm just gonna make the goggles kind of point different directions, sort of. We'll see how that looks. It's also a little small. It's a wee bit small. Bit on the small side. Be a bit bigger. A bit low. It's giving salad fingers right now. I like the feeling of rusty spoons. Who's your favorite content creator? Ooh, that's a really tough one. This guy Watt Designs, he's pretty cool. Yep, makes a cool little game called Owl Goblin. You should wishlist it. Yeah, who is my favorite content creator? I think that's too broad. I need within a genre. Favorite game development content creator, maybe. Wow, that's really tough. I really like Jonas. He's very wholesome. Small pupils to the center of the goggles. That could work, maybe. That would look nice and crazy. I was playing the demo and I thought the hyper-realistic demon was an odd touch. My computer kind of froze up after that, and I haven't slept since. Hyper-realistic demon? You mean when the Huntress transforms? Or are you... I can't tell if you're making a joke or if you're talking about... not that. Or talking about this. I'm sorry I gave you nightmares. Okay, you're making a joke. See, the thing was, the sad part is I couldn't tell because there was kind of a spooky demon monster. Pronounce the W like the Welsh. It's a vowel there. Oh, I see. Yeah, game development. Let's go. You shot a Mafia Goblin. That'd be sick. Hi, RMD. Guys, RMD is our composer for the game. Hello. I thought I felt a musical presence enter the chat. Thanks for wishing a nice stream. Time to draw some cutscenes. Gogs with the giggles. We can call her Gigs. More like our MD. Yes, you belong to us now. You are ours. Yeah, it's got to be pretty late over there, right? Mr. RMD. In the lands of Nether. Gigs is a good name. Alec Lily says Bazinga. Guys, I have a confession to make. I guess I haven't watched it in a few weeks, but for a while there I was desperate for shows and I was watching Young Sheldon on Netflix. I know. It's so wholesome though. I think I'm gonna drop Netflix and get HBO Max. Joaquin, look at my good stream thumbnail art. I would, but we got deadlines. I don't think I'll be looking at any art today, unfortunately. Normally I'm down, but I am behind, almost. I'm not like super behind. I gotta finish all of these drawings today. And we're still on number 1. So I'm pedal to the metal. See what? We'll check the stream replay tomorrow. Sounds good. Thanks for dropping by. Oh man, now we can't talk bad about him because he's gonna watch the stream replay. That was a good move on his part. Load default palette. There it is. Give me more greens. Do I normally nah, it's iffy. I need to finish blocking out the shapes here before I start shading it in nice. Alright, how's this for mildly disturbing? Toodaloo, I'm always 10 steps ahead. Gonna pop off. Need more calls. Peace out, Girl Scout. Alright, have fun out there. Thanks for dropping by. I'm a Girl Scout. Wow. I always wanted to be a Boy Scout. You know, get to start fires. Arson? That's what they do, right? Arson? The Girl Scouts get to learn how to navigate our capitalistic hellscape, while the Boy Scouts learn fire. How do you structure your code? Very carefully. That's a good question. I have a lot of management scripts, a lot of singletons. That's my secret. I use an unhealthy amount of singletons. And then beyond that, I try to keep everything as separate as I can. Like if there's something that I know a lot of things are going to use, like I don't know, something that I want to receive damage, and I know it's going to be on enemies, it's going to be on the player, it's going to be on the bosses, I'll try to make those modular so that everyone can, you know, so I try to never write the same code twice. Sometimes I do if I'm like, okay, this is just going to be used in these 2 places and never ever again, and I'm never going to have to, you know, but generally that's just kind of what I do. Favorite Girl Scout cookie flavor? Oh man, you guys are asking a lot of good questions all at once. I like the ones that taste like Nutter Butters. Those are my favorites. I forget what they're called. Arcane is good. Do a stream on your electrician job. Trust. That'd be interesting. I think I would get fired maybe if I showed too much. Waiting for my sister to get home from out of town so we watch Arcane together. Ooh, you should watch it anyway and pretend like you didn't. Hehehe. Arcane's really good. I love that show. I got an Arcane print on my wall right there. How long did it take you to realize, oh, I'm actually pretty good at pixel art right now? See, I think I had misplaced confidence for a long time. I think I thought I was good when I wasn't, like years and years ago. So the answer is too early. And I think the secret to my art success has been misplaced confidence. People telling me, oh, that's so good, when it wasn't. And eventually it got to the point where it was decent, and they didn't have to lie to me anymore. That's what I think. That's my analysis. You do the basketball thing. I think so. Basketball. I think that's how I do it. Maybe it's slash basketball. I'll try both. We'll see if either of those work. Where'd you get your hat? I got it on Etsy. I searched Goblin hat. As one does. It was right there for me. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a little silly, but I like silly, so. This doesn't look like gogs. I think I messed up the goggles, but we'll shift them around later. It's kind of the magic of pixel art. Fullmetal Alchemist has been on my watch list for a while, but I'm still finishing Kamini Todoke. Ooh, Fullmetal is so good. I always describe it as the anime equivalent of Avatar in terms of just awesome everything. Maybe the character's development isn't as cool, but oh man, the magic system and the fights are so cool. Big fan. Big fan. Original Fullmetal Alchemist is jumbled in order and has a bit of filler. Brotherhood fixes. Yes, definitely. Watch Brotherhood. And I think the first one was made before the manga was finished, so the ending isn't even right? I haven't even watched it. But yeah, do Brotherhood. That one's the canon ending, I think. There's nothing we like more than canons. I'm gonna actually get rid of this mouth. I don't like it. Mouth jail. You don't have a mouth anymore. I have too much power. Let's do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Boop, boop. Boopity boop. How do you like the Steam Deck? I love it. Have you watched Invincible? I just caught up. It's pretty good. I am a big fan. The last episode, during the first few episodes of this latest season, I was like, oh man, the animation quality really went down. But they made up for it with the last episode. I can see where all the budget went. The first few episodes, I was like, what happened? But it makes sense now. It was pretty good. I don't think it was like I don't think it's like the best show in the world, but I think it's pretty awesome. Looking forward to Elden Ring Night Rain. I still need to finish like base Elden Ring. I think I made it to what was it called? I don't remember. I made it not too far. Well, I made it pretty far. I think I put like 40 hours into the game and then I stopped. I have the tendency to kind of get to the point where I like see, I don't know. I see the patterns and I'm like, okay. Hi, take my money to make game good. Thank you, Jules. I will do that. I'll put your money towards some nutrition tomorrow as I go to lunch. And you will feed me. Perhaps, well, I'm getting tacos on Tuesday. I'm gonna get some Greek food tomorrow. Normally I meal prep, but I didn't this weekend. I appreciate it. Don't forget to drink water. Thank you. Gotta drink some water. Eh. I'm gonna put this over here. Eh. Yeah, like the stream. Jules knows what's up. Jules is good at shilling for me, shilling for interaction. GamerDuck, you spit out these numbers. What are they? Are these nuclear launch codes? I wish they spent more money on the animation rather than the big shot voice actors, bro. Even the side characters only say a single line of voice by the expensive guys. Yeah, when that one guy who's voiced by Jesse from Breaking Bad, I just couldn't see not Jesse. You know, he was like, yeah, and he did that voice where he's like, what is it in the original show? You can't keep getting away with this. It was that same voice. It just kind of took me out of it. It's kind of silly. But, yeah, I see what you mean. I do like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's for the basketball. I see. I was like, what's GamerDuck doing? But now I get. Sorry for doubting you, GamerDuck. Sorry for doubting you. Guys, I need more shows. Has anyone seen White Lotus? I think that's not even a super new show, but people keep recommending it to me. I typed in all of GamerDuck's numbers. Now my computer says it has something called malware or something. Must be French. Ooh. Malware. Does sound French. Oh, you were watching 40 seconds behind. That's funny. That would be funny if you were sending messages like, "What is he? Why isn't he responding to me?" Good job, GamerDuck. I'm proud of you. Very proud. All right, we gotta get this hair situation under control. Got kind of a. She's got a bulbous head. Bulbous head. Sure glad I don't have a bulbous head. As far as I know. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of hairline action here. Look at that. Look at that hairline. Jealous. Jealous. Icon. Iconic. There we go. Boop boop. Very youthful. Yes, indeed. Make the game good. I will try so hard. Merlin 2013. Ooh. Arcane, Firefly, X-Men Evolution. Okay, sweet. Massive head. Yes, indeed. You should make a website where people can go on just to make game suggestions. That would be nice. We do have a game suggestion channel in the Discord, I think. Why, have you seen Amphibia? No. I did watch, the one with Luz. What's it called? Owl House. That one was really good. Amphibia, I heard, was also really good. I should watch it. That's a good one. Can you join a Discord so I can show you the art I'm making? Perhaps at the end of the stream. I don't want to avoid too many distractions mid-stream because I gotta hustle on this stuff. I wish I had that hair. Oh, thank you, Landon. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it. You guys are paying for my my food tomorrow. I really appreciate it. How do you get Sprite to be dark? Edit, preferences, dark. Yeah, it's super nice. I had light mode for years. Oh, thank you. I tried hard on that whistle. Did I go to GDC? I did not. My grandpa texted me, though. He was like, there's some conference here in San Francisco. Are you going? Thought that was kind of funny. He just knows I work on games. Heard about some game thing. Like, oh, I'll text my grandson. Very wholesome. Can we get a goblin calendar? Eventually. It's not in the game yet, but that is something that will be required. Because otherwise, It'll be annoying to not know when the festivals are and stuff. Gotta add it. What are you having for food tomorrow? I think I might go to this Greek place nearby. I really like it. It's actually, I think it's a chain. It's like, it's okay. I think it's Santorini. It's not too bad. Nothing mind-blowing. Sorry, gang. You were at GDC? What? I almost went, but none of my friends wanted to go. I asked a few streamer pals. I asked a few game development pals. I asked all the homies, and everybody was like, nah. Kind of sad. I didn't want to go to San Francisco all alone. I probably should have, though. Next time. I'll go next time. I will go next time. Next time. Oh, yeah, dark mode is a necessity. Oh, an IRL calendar with goblins on it. I see. Like, yeah, I could do that. Season should be called More Food, Hot, Plant Food, and Cold. Those are good names. When do you think the demo's coming out? I'm hoping for August. That's the plan, at least. I'd love to try Greek sometime, but in my part of Ireland, the optional local restaurants are American fast food exclusively. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Greek's pretty good. I've heard it's, like, very, very healthy. I guess that makes sense. It's eating, like, bread and rice and salad and meat, you know? Nothing crazy there. I have a suggestion. As the Gogs experiment fail over and over, you should have her hair grow longer over time, and even with white streaks in it. Ooh. I like the way you think. I'm pondering, though, the implications of having to change the sprite art, too, in addition to the cutscene art. Not impossible. I think I'll add it on the nice-to-haves list for when I have more time. Like, initial release, maybe not, but eventually I could add that in, because I do think that's a really cool touch. Hey, it's Timsy. How's it going, Timsy? Paint Jumper. I feel like I've seen Paint Jumper too. Have you hopped in the chat as Paint Jumper before? That sounds familiar also. I need a full look at that goblin hat. Yeah, it's he's munching on me. Isn't it cute? I like it. Chewy Iceman, can you convince me that women shouldn't be able to vote? I cannot do that. Thank you for asking. Yeah, not really. What are you working on? I'm working on cutscenes. This is a cutscene where the scientist goblin is going a little crazy because they're spending too much time with this toxic substance. As one does. You know, just a typical Sunday evening. I got it on Etsy. I know, people are weird. Silly Chewy Iceman. Being weird. It would be fun to defend something that you don't believe. I see. Kind of like a Socratic seminar type. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm good. Saying stuff like, "What took you so long? Give me the ingredients too. I'm so close." Yeah, I think that'd be good. I think I will do that. I'll be doing her dialogues too in the coming days here, and I do want to do that sort of thing. Hurry up, loser! Where are my spider legs I asked for? Do you find a cure? Is that part of the story? You'll just have to wait and see. Unless you want me to spoil it for you, I can. Boop. You want a 360 view? Alright, I can spin around. Oh, my chair's gonna... There you go. Hope you liked it. You could play devil's advocate. I could, but I don't think that's a good stream activity. I'm just gonna get clipped. If they get close to the toxic substance, they should take damage. They do. If they step on it, they get slowed down and they take damage. As they should. Don't step in the goo, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Daghat. I didn't mean to stream right before you sleep. Actually, I did. It was a malicious attack at Daghat. I was like, oh, Daghat's sleeping. We can finally stream. Just kidding. Tee. Remember that one clip? I don't know what you're talking about, Spiral. There are no clips of me in existence that are in any way remotely incriminating. Making stuff up. Making stuff up. It's lies. It's fake news. Cool earrings. Guys, maybe I need some earrings. What do you think? Yeah, I would never have a clip that is incriminating. That'd be crazy. Ooh, the goop should make it harder to see, like a blooper in Mario Kart. I like it. I like it. Let's see if we can do like an anime smile here. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. You need a point in your jaw also. I've noticed that's the best way to make the characters look more goblin-y. Give them like no jawline. Just the most pointy little jaws in existence. In fact, I've forbidden all of my goblins from watching the movie Jaws because I don't want them to get any ideas. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I gotta say, Daghat, I don't recognize your name. But I feel like I recognize that little Eevee emote. If they're stud earrings. I see. I feel like if anything, I would do like a little tiny little loop. Like a little golden loop. Maybe. I feel like a stud is like... I don't know. I don't know if I'd do a stud. Maybe that's the move. I don't know why I put flower tattoos on her head. Because it just makes drawing each angle so annoying. Tattoos. It's gotta be painful. Right on the head. Oh, I see. Do sport. Make a little goblin. It's true. The flowers do add depth. Flowers. Maybe I need some flower head tats. What do you guys think? That'll be next. Flower tats go hard. Flower head tats? Let's go. You guys are down? All right. Sweet. Yeah, you guys convinced me. You're so supportive. Okay, I'll get some flower head tats. That was easy. Yeah, if the game makes $10 million, I'll get flower head tattoos. I'll be completely unemployable. What NPC are you making, Watt? This is the researcher goblin named Gogs. And she's up to some mischief. She's doing some science on some mysterious toxic goop that we found. And she's going a little crazy. She's kind of losing it. Going cuckoo. As one does when they encounter toxic goop. It's the asbestos of the island, basically. You won't need a job if you make 10 mil. Exactly. Hence the head tats. Got any tips for growing on YouTube, staying consistent, making good vids, and growing? Ooh. Yeah. That's a tough one. I'd say each video, usually I find that I'm most critical of my videos as I'm editing them. I'm like, oh shoot, I should have made this joke, or oh shoot, I should have I really wish I had planned for this, or oh, I wish the script was something like this. And then I'll, right after I finish editing a video, I'll write down a bunch of notes of like, next time, you know, do the intro quicker. Next time, do this quicker. Next time, don't make jokes like this. Next time, maybe try to make more jokes like this, you know, because you missed a bunch of opportunities. And just try to improve one thing each time. And also, find a friend that is chronically on YouTube. Like, for me, that's my brother. And ask them, like, hey, real talk, what'd you think? And no, do not talk, don't even... They're going to say stuff like, oh, I think you should have done this. Don't give any explanations. Don't say, oh, well, I did it because... Just take what they say and say, okay, thanks. And take that and think about it. Oh, Mason, thank you for the $10. You guys are... You've covered my cost of my expensive Greek food tomorrow. I really appreciate you guys. Do you remember the cockatrice idea I have for the chickens? The image I said for inspiration was Minecraft Ice and Fire mod cockatrice with acid and snake tail. Where do you think this live... Where you think of a livestock stream soon? That'd be fun. Yeah, I didn't plan to add any more livestock before the demo release. I think. It might be on my calendar. But I do really like that. It's still in my list, though, of when I do stream livestock. Or when I do, yeah, make new livestock to add it, because I did like that idea. But I don't know when it'll be, so yeah, I don't know when I'd stream it. Unfortunately, I gotta prioritize all this cutscene stuff. Oh shoot, I should have made this joke is how I feel during family dinner. They spent $350 million on bland, uncreative story. They didn't even utilize the creativeness of the concept. The book was about the dangers of consumerism, yet the Netflix was loaded with consumerism. Anyone ever think about an argument they had in the past and just think, shoot, I could have said this? Every day. Every day. Story of my life. I'm really bad at coming up with things in the moment like that, especially arguments. Not that I'm like arguing all the time, but... Yeah, I'm generally pretty quick with jokes, but arguments, nah. I need more argument practice. Yeah, exactly, AJ. I need more argument practice. Anyone want to argue? Shoot, the stream is lagging a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not my internet. How did you get so good at pixel art? Were you generally good at art before? Well, thank you. I was pretty decent at art. I did a lot of like graphite stuff and ink stuff. So I was basically a human printer. You know, I couldn't really just draw something out of thin air, kind of like I am right now. It was just, I could stare at an image and draw it exactly in the exact same angle with the exact same shading, you know. But I practiced a lot. I did a drawing a day for however many days it was, 500 days. That helped a lot. I did a pixel art drawing every single day. It would take like 30 minutes a day. It was a huge commitment, but it definitely paid off because that helped a lot. And that also helped me grow my following because I posted each of those on Instagram and people ate it up because, you know, I was taking these prompts and it would be things like tree or waterfall and I would kind of twist them to be something fun. I'd do like fan art usually. Why did I give her such big shoulders? She's kind of thin. But yeah. Do you plan on adding relationships? I do. I think that'll be a post-demo thing. You simp for Flock? That's fair. Flock is something special. But put me in an argument. I have nothing to say until 3 days after. Yeah, exactly, Tokateg. I gotta be careful. Would you please do it before release? Before release, probably. Before the demo? I've promised August in that video, so I'm hesitant. But if I have time, I'm down. But before release, I think I'm down. Depends how things are looking. Luckily, I don't have any deadlines, so besides the... at least yet, I haven't made too many promises. So I'm pretty flexible. Pretty flexible. I'm actually not a very flexible person in terms of body flexibility. So, just so you know. I can draw stuff usually out of thin air, but if I try to replicate something, it's a little off. Interesting. Yeah, they're two very different skills, I think. I'm having trouble getting past day 15. Any tips? I think it's just yeah, I don't know. I actually went about a month and stopped for a while. So it's not just you. It's not like you're broken. I did the same thing. I think it's a motivation thing. If you keep your eyes on the prize, if you know you want to do games and you know you just have to get better at pixel art, you just, whenever you're like, I'm too tired, you just gotta fire up and be like, nope, gotta do it, or my dreams will never happen and I will die being stuck in my day job for the next however many years. That's what worked for me anyway. But yeah, find whatever motivates you, hone in on it. I used to be able to put my legs over my head, but that's just because I'm double jointed. Now that I work a desk job, I've gotten worse. Dang. I wish I could do that. I don't think I can do that. I'm not going to try. I'm going to fall out of my chair. You have about 20 bucks for lunch tomorrow because of me, Jules, and Landon. Seriously, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I might even ball out and get one of those little, what are they called? Little snacks, little sweet treats. Heck yeah. I might have bitten off more than I could chew with these cutscenes. They're taking a while. Luckily, I can kind of do this black background junk, at least when it's indoors. At least when it's indoors. I make games, but my art is bad. Do you have any goblin tattoos? No, but I've talked with my composer, RMD. He was here earlier. In the devlogs, I draw him as a little ghost, and I always draw myself as a little goblin, obviously. I think once I release the game, I'm going to get a little goblin somewhere. But I actually just got my first tattoo like a week ago. It's this big one right here on my arm. Big old dragon skull. It's really fun. I want more now. I gotta fill them up. Can you draw me as a blank space? Yeah, sure. Here you go. There you go. Hope you liked it. Oh, thank you, Wee Blanchin. €1. I very much appreciate it. That will also go to my lunch after I convert it to a US dollar, which I think is roughly the same value nowadays. I have another question. Is there going to be like a soundtrack tab? The plan is to make it so that the bard boss, the human bard, he comes back as a little ghost, and he'll kind of be like a KK Slider jukebox type of guy. In the next devlog, can you draw me? Absolutely. I got you, Lucky. Leave an empty white space. Yes. My first and only tattoo is a big dragon. Oh, that's awesome. Gotta love big dragons. How much did it hurt? It didn't hurt too bad. I think if 0 was like no pain at all, and then 10 was like asking the guy to stop because it hurt so bad, it was maybe like a 3 most of the time. But then like on the inner bicep here, it kind of went up to like a 4 or 5. And same with like on the very, well, it kind of twists around. On the very back, like right here, that hurt a lot. Just kind of the soft like underarm. But it really wasn't too bad. It was like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in more pain at the dentist, you know, when they're like scratching my gums. It really wasn't too bad. But I mean, it still kind of hurt. Imagine taking like a mechanical pencil and like kind of digging it into your arm, you know, not enough to draw blood obviously, but just kind of scratching it. It's kind of like that. GamerDuck, I can see your chats. I saw you say something up above about getting muted, but I can see you. I know, I'm about to have a buffet with these donations, seriously. I should write a book. I don't know what I would write about. That could be kind of fun. A book about, like a fiction book or like a motivation book. I used to want to be an author. When I read Aragon and I found out that the author was like 16 or whatever, I was like, I could do that. I drew maps and stuff. And I was like, this is dumb. It's not for me. I think I didn't like writing enough. I loved coming up with worlds and stuff, but just sitting there writing was kind of... Can you join the Discord so you don't forget? I will copy down your link, but I will join it later. Although those spaces are going to be a little annoying. Text. Boop. There's the link. I will put that there. Yeah. I would totally read a book about IO Goblin. That'd be awesome. I do want... I hope someday an animation... If the game does well, which is a big if, I hope someday an animation studio is like, hey there, Mr. Goblin. Want to make a TV show? We'll give you... I don't know. I'd want a lot of creative control, but I would love to make a TV show. I don't know if I would need help. I'd need good writers. I'm obviously not the best writer in the world. I'm not gonna pretend like I have some great story to tell, but I think that a fun little story could be made with little goblins getting attacked. No writer likes writing. Aragon is goated. It's been years since I've read it. IO Goblin, the movie, starring Jack Black and Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt as the titular goblin. I am Goblin. Yeah, that would do numbers at the box office for sure. Why did you change it from cleanup on IO Goblin, or is that still a thing? My issue was that whenever I asked people, hey, if I were to tell you about a game called Cleanup on IO Goblin, what would you think it's about? And they would say, oh, I'd imagine it's like Overcooked, but instead of cooking, it's a bunch of goblins that are trying to clean up a restaurant. You know, it doesn't give survival craft, which I think a name should kind of give you an inclination of what the game is. So IO Goblin at least sounds a little more survival-y. At least in my headcanon. Oh goodness, now I have to draw a hand. Why did I do this? I do think Cleanup on IO Goblin was a more fun pun, but unfortunately, maybe not the move. It was a tough call. I deliberated, and the worst part is I filed a trademark for that already. Alright, there's our hand. I had to reference my own hand for that one. Can't do that out of my head. Not yet. Hands are the worst. You can still have an NPC make that joke. Yeah, that would be funny. You're like, you sure made a mess, player. I hope you clean up IO Goblin. People be like, what? That arm needs to be closer. It is too long. I think I'm gonna move her up. Like that. Yeah, I do want it to be outstretched. Let me whoop. Like so. Thank you for calling me out on that one. And then we're gonna wanna do this. Twisty twisty. Boop. Arm surgery. Armoplasty. Amputation. How can I do this? Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to destroy your arm. Please hold. Figuring it out. There it is. Got it. We got there. Alright, alright, alright. Good work, team. Good team effort. I need to catch up on chat. Have you played Necess? Not yet. But I've heard it's quite similar to mine. Claim on IO Goblin should be an arcade machine you find in the game. Ooh, that's a good idea, Aime. I really like that idea. What's all this trash down doing around here? It looks like someone needs to clean up on Isle Goblin or something. Stares at camera. I like it. Have a brown glove on. A brown glove, you say? Interesting. A brown glove. Unfortunately, her character does not have brown gloves. I made a disgusting yellow dog in Spore and I love him. I have not played Spore in ages. I remember that on the DS and I remember not understanding what I was doing. I was a very confused child with that game. Yeah, but it was fun. I mean, I liked swimming around. Little Spore guy. Alright, we got a little knife here. A pretty knife. A nice... It's pretty knife. I'm trying to make a nice pun, but it's not working. Paint this around here. People acknowledge my concept. I do not know how to respond to positive reinforcement, so I have a burger. Puts a cheese emoji. Oh, bye, Daghad. Thanks for coming. I like making critters, but as soon as they evolved and you couldn't change them anymore, I lost interest. That makes sense. Gogs dies, right? Who knows? Maybe. Could happen. You know, you said that at some point you'd do relationship and friendship events like at Stardew Valley. Can you and Stinch have a cinder block dropped on his head? He'd be a genius for like 2 days. That'd be really funny. How big is that knife? Well, the goblins are kind of small. So the knives, I think, like I call the swords daggers in the game, but they're kind of huge. So kind of big. That's a sword, not a knife. You guys are calling me out for my knife length. It's like a dagger, cause like a full length sword is like 4 or 5 feet long, you know. I think. Pretty big boys. You're playing with the big boys now. I just watched Prince of Egypt again last night. That's a good... Was it last night? Yeah. It's a good film. Good music. No clipping. Looks like a box cutter. It does. There's 2 Isle Goblin games. Goblin Rat and Goblin Raccoon. Ooh. A tied up human in their lab. You're playing with the big boys now. Hang on, guys. I gotta figure out if this arm placement makes any sense. How is that holding? It's gonna be... Bear with me. I'm confused. Yes. Dark. Dark. Sorry, I'll get there. Hands are weird. Trying to figure out the best hand position for holding a blade. Yeah. Stupid hands. Have Gogs... Oh, I already read that. Don't kill off Gogs. I would never... Just got here. What are we doing? Hello, She-Light. Welcome in. We're making cutscene art. Here our goblin scientist is getting a little crazy. I actually want to put a little goop on her face. We got to put that on that layer. This is going to be Gogs. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe that's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Maybe a little bit from the mouth. I would do the white hair strips, but it's gonna be too much work for me to modify all of the character sprites when she talks. I gotta cut down on work as much as possible, especially for small stuff like that. But I'm down to eventually, if I have more free time. We'll give it a cross piece. Because I do like that idea. I think it's fun. But yeah, we're working on a cutscene where she's investigating this purple goop and trying to put it on this blade. Remember when I first played Halo Combat Evolved and the game changed from fighting aliens to fighting the Flood? I was quite terrified. That was a very scary moment. I hope whatever's happening isn't that bad. No, it's not too bad. This moment isn't that intense. I remember that being like horrifying, dude. Like that was genuinely scary. Very spooky. How can I do this nicely? Yeah, we'll do this. We'll also put some little chippies in here. Like so. Like that and like that. And we'll do that. And we'll coat it with goop. Hey, listen to Weezer. I have. I went to the Hell Omega tour where there was Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer playing. That was a while ago. It was all my middle school friends. They were like, "Hey, gang, let's get the gang back together and go to this concert." Dave the Diver mentioned? I haven't played that yet. Dave the Diver animated cutscenes. They have a similar 2D style. It's very fluid and fun. Ooh, I should look at that. I haven't played Dave the Diver yet. I think I bought it, but I haven't played it. Can you please try a glove? No, because I already drew her a bunch of times, and I'm not going to go draw gloves on every frame. It might look cool, but unfortunately, it's too late. We're in too deep. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep no gloves on my goblins. Maybe you've given me the idea though. Now future goblins might have gloves. I'm not opposed to it. We have a Terminator in the chat. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Oh. Need to do some texturing here. We'll give her some pretty nails. Alright, now we gotta animate it. Ugh. Spare me. Why would she be touching the mysterious goo without gloves? You know, that's a good question. She's not following good lab safety practices, that is for sure. She's losing it. Ah. Alright. I want her to look less angry and more like unhinged. So we're gonna raise this eyebrow up slightly. Slightly. Like that. Maybe a wider smile will give unhinged a little better. No. Undo that. Rounder smile. I'm experimenting. Sometimes you just gotta experiment, you know? Is she romanceable? I actually don't think she will be. Since she's one of the core, you know, necessary NPCs. You can give Goblins some sort of power from the goop. That'd be awesome. Please what? For me. Gamer Duck needs this. What do you need, Gamer Duck? Can you please try a glove? No, I already I already explained. I can't if I put a glove on her, I'm gonna have to change all the cutscene slides I've done. It's too late to change them. I want to romance Flock, Pike, and that's it, because WoW hasn't added any more pretty characters. I know, they're all kind of ugly, aren't they? But that's the intention. Those are all the functional NPCs. The romance interests were... They're always intended to just be regular goblins that don't have jobs. I know, where the gilfs at? I'm sorry. One of these days. Give a duck NPC some gloves for Gamer Duck. Okay, here's the deal. If I ever add a duck NPC, I will give it gloves for sure. Do we have a deal? All right. Now it's a big if though. I don't think I will, but we'll see. You can, I mean, you can make it. I probably won't use it, but you can make it. Yeah, compromise. Please say Gizmo's romanceable. Gizmo will always have a place in my heart. Maybe he should be. I feel like Pike would be the main one worried about Gogs. I don't know why though. I could see that. Alright, that's pretty good. We have to animate it still. But let me, BRB, water break. I need to go refill my water. I'll be right back, gang. Don't you get up to any shenanigans in the chat while I'm gone. You naughty goblins. I'll be back. Let's behave. What's going on over here? Oh my goodness. What? Chat has been infiltrated. It's a lot of grog. Wow. Everyone pretend nothing happened. I see it all. The evidence is there, you fools. Hello, Eli. How's it going? Water break is over. No more of that. Oh boy, do we have to animate this? All this time and we only did... Well, it's been an hour and a half. That's actually not too bad. Actually, that is pretty bad. We probably could have done this quicker. We were slacking, chat. Slack-a-chatting. That's okay, though. We were vibing. Wipe the chat logs. Hide the evidence. You better lock in. I'm gonna lock in so hard right now. You have no idea. Sweet Tea looks a little different. Sweet Tea got a makeover. Alright. Cool. Alright, back at it. I need to focus. I need to enter the zone. Let me actually quickly check something. Maybe I'll go grab a popsicle. I really want a popsicle. Let me see if I can, how many? 23:30. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a popsicle. Sorry guys, I know I just left and I'll be right back. Let me, you guys will know the truth. It's not a water break. Hey, wait, what? Ugh. Alright, it's not really a water break, but I'll be right back. Oh, again? Teacher's back. Class. I'm disappointed with how unruly you were while I was gone. The substitute told me you were saying grog over and over again. I went up the stairs too fast. Now I'm out of breath. Need to do more cardio. You tried to stop them? Well, the rest of you should be more like Toonie. It was Jimmy. We ain't done nothing. No. The substitute wouldn't lie to me. Everybody has to write an extra essay on why goblins are better than humans tonight. Mason, that is a serious accusation. Lucky, I was trying to stop them, but 1v42 is kind of hard. No, Toonie, you don't have to write your essay. Neither do you, Lucky, because you were good. Look at my popsicle, chat. You guys, cookie dough chunks. Any scope creep? Definitely. Yeah. But luckily the scope is pretty well defined at this point. That looks really good. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like really low calorie one. It's only 100 calories for the popsicle. So it kind of isn't that great. But at least it has cookie dough chunks. Gamer Duck, when you say please tell me, I have no idea. I unfortunately don't know what you're talking about. Please tell you what? What are the desert goblins when it comes to the story? I have little arcs planned for each of them, but I'm not sure if they'll make it into the demo. We'll have to see. Scope creep is fun when in reason. Definitely. What's the code for green colors? I don't know the hex code for green colors. You can see it in the bottom left of my screen. 3BA861. Or you could take a screenshot and color probe it. How do you do your hurt animation? I just flash them white. Because I'm lazy. Yeah, that's the move. Babe. I like your name. Babe. It's a fun one to say. The mining animation? Do you mean like the growing and shrinking of the thing you hit? Or the pickaxe, which now goes like this instead of swinging? Please do, Luna. Oh. I thought I had napkins somewhere. No? Alright, gotta go rinse my hand, I guess. Okay guys, we're back at it. Let's animate this thing. Gotta put on the goblin hat. Alright, let's get the hex color code for Gamer Duck. For the skin, 5DAF8D. Should do it. Teacher's back in action. Thank you for writing that down, Gladiator. Can you add a tattoo of me too? Do you mean to me, or do you mean to the character? Skemmed. I could get a tattoo of Skemmed to the character. Maybe. What have you done to deserve such a thing? You think I just give out tattoos for free? What's going on? How's it going, Skibbity Man? We're doing a cutscene. This is a cutscene where this scientist is going a little crazy with this goop. Now I just need to animate it. I don't really want to animate it. We'll just do a flickering light animation. So we're just gonna have all the shadows kind of creep in slightly, which will not be too fun to do, but it could be worse. Ah. So we're gonna do that. Creepy, creepy. Just a little creep. Creepy creep. Shady shade, a little bit of that. Okay, now we gotta do this darker shade here. Oh, great goblin-y one. Will cooking be added to the game, or will they eat raw in nasty style? If not, I think something like making hot pot with lava would be cool. That would be cool. Right now you can craft, if you have like raw meat and you go up to the cauldron, you can craft like mushroom stew, or you know, you can merge mushrooms and meat to make like mushroom stew or whatever. That's all there currently is by way of cooking, which I think is a decent amount of cooking. I do like the idea of like a lava hot pot. I wish I have the tendency to not be exotic as exotic with things as I can be, you know. That's a failure on my part. Yeah, unfortunately, Gamer Duck, I can't just list out all the hexadecimal values. Feel free to take a screenshot though, and use your color picker. Here's how you can do that. Windows Shift S. Drag across the screen to get a screenshot. New file. Paste. Color pick. Easy peasy. Even better, take a screenshot of my palette. Then you can do all those. With thunder effect for the few frames they talk, that'd be cool. How come every small dog is energetic while the big ones are lazy? That's a good question. Although my old roommates had a husky, that thing had a lot of energy. Hot pot is so good. I recommend Happy Lamb if there's one near you. The spicy broth is really good. That does sound good. Somebody else mentioned hot pot to me recently. Okay, let's do this one more time. Luckily, animating's pretty quick when I just do this junk. It's when I try to get crafty with it that it's really annoying. Or when there's fire. Fire is annoying. I think we might finish 2 animation frames today. For lucky. Are you feeling lucky? I'm feeling lucky. Sorry, I'm locked in here. Give me a second. Alright. The stream only has 2 likes. How could that be? Yeah, why isn't GamerDuck in the game yet? One of these days, maybe. Fortunately, I haven't established whether or not ducks exist in the game. Can you please add a quest from Gogs where they ask you to lure a human to them, and once it enters their house, they tie them up? That'd be interesting. I think coding-wise, it would be a lot of work, but it would be interesting. You can tic-tac-toe, just remove all your code and make tic-tac-toe. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Skibbity Man. A little bit of tic-tac-toe. Is GamerDuck still not in the game? Yeah, unfortunately, Luna, still not in the game. Maybe one of these days. Alright, I think this looks decent. I'm just gonna call it there for that one. Now we have 4 more frames to do. Have you played or seen Citizen Sleeper? Actually, no, I haven't. It sounds cool though. What's it about? Makes me sleepy. A reverse mohawk? That'd be crazy. My dad has one of those, but I think it's just male pattern baldness. So let me close out of that. What is this? There we go. Unity is gonna have a seizure for a moment here, because that's what it does. I'm gonna drag this over here so I can see you guys again. There we go. I'm gonna make a new folder here for my new cutscene that we're making. Cutscene 2. Drag and drop. Bam. Let's go. Now we just need one more of those. Oh. Well, poke him. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I guess over here it's super chat. Here in YouTube land. Thank you. Yet another contribution towards my lunch tomorrow. Soon I won't need a job. You guys can just feed me. Switch to Godot. That'd be smart. Too late. If I weren't so deep in this game, I might be convinced. Instead of it being a demo per se, you could release what you have by the date and just send updates over time until you think it's perfect. Mason, I think that's actually a pretty good idea. What I have for the demo could just be an early access release. You're starting a petition, Turnkiss. What sort of petition? What's up, MD? How's it going? Your brother just died. You get 3 big booms. I saw that. Yeah, Godot has 3D. Unity's not too bad. They're a little... I think they fixed all their problems with the monetization thing. And it's bloated and it can be kind of inconvenient, but all their networking solutions I think are better than what Godot has at the moment. And I also think their 3D is more fleshed out. It's not quite at Unreal's level, but I think it's a lot better than Godot at least. And I feel like I struggled with something else. Multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, console porting I think can be a little tricky. It's not as much tutorial stuff, but I still am a Godot fan. I think I might switch once I start my new project, but I don't know. I haven't tried networking at Godot, but I do assume it is harder than Unity and Unreal. Probably a lot less tutorials and stuff. Are any Goblin characters a self-insert? Not really. Yeah, not really. This is this human, or I mean this creature that's definitely a goblin and not a human in disguise. I named him Michael. That's my brother's name. It kind of looks like him. So there's a brotherly insert, but not a self-insert. Oh, poke him again! I forgot the message. Love what you do. Keep it up. If you want a break, I published a game on itch called Little Hops. Oh, thank you. Well, thanks for the donation. Little Hops on itch. Is this you, Leaky Bum? Is that your name? If you ever played Jump King, you'll feel right at home. If not, strap in for a hard, beautiful jumping game about a frog. This is awesome. I love the pixel art. I like the style with the thick outlines. That's really cute. I'm gonna save this tab. I'll try it off. I'll try it when the stream ends. Oh, thank you, Mason. Dang, guys, this has been the most profitable stream of my life. My lunch is paid for. I do really appreciate it. How much will the game cost? 15. I'm torn between $10 and $15, and some people are telling me to stop undervaluing myself and go for 20. But I remember being a kid, and 15. 15 was just, the difference was just so huge. I don't know. I'm torn. My greed is conflicting with my empathy. I'm broke. Yeah, fair enough. Because I feel like a $9.99 game is like, okay, I'm buying that no-brainer, But a $20 game is like, let's look at the reviews, That's my thought. I'd rather have more people end up buying it than less. I don't know. It's a tough question. Look up the petition in Discord. All right, I'll do it. You guys are petitioning against me. Petition to add GamerDuck to the game. I see. You can try. I'll make up for it when the game releases and promise not to pirate it. Sounds good. And my official stance is if people have to pirate it, I understand. Feel free to pirate. I do like money, but I'd rather people pirate it than not play it. I've given you $13 plus 3 every month. Can you please add cockatrices to the game after release? Maybe. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I need to ponder the ramifications. And whether I can make them look good. That's kind of the big thing. But they are cool creatures. Are you Canadian? I am not Canadian. I'm American. But I'm not very proud of it. I live in California. Sunny San Diego. Expensive San Diego. Knob gubbers. Oh, Sheelite says, remember folks, always pay for AAA games, pirate indie games. Yeah, sure. I think that might be a little backwards. Gogs 2-2. Alright, sweet. What are we drawing here? Oh, I'm drawing a table with a bunch of junk on it. Let's, I think, oh, I can't use that table. I'll use the colors. Get rid of the knife. Slide over Gogs. Guys, we get to use the blessed mirror tool. Also, Cali is so expensive. It is expensive. If I were living in a cheaper area, I might be able to maybe quit my job. But all my family's here, you know, I can't really move. Remember the Minecraft Fire and Ice mod cockatrice? That would look perfect. Let me look at it one more time. I don't think I've looked at it in months. Oh, my Google search is still here. You're right. Let me make sure my note is still here in my list for you. Should be. Oh, yeah, let me add Fire and Ice mod. For Mason. Sweet. It's in my future wants and improvements column. Alright, Gamer Dog, I'll look at Discord one more time. Yes, I back this. How many do we need? 10. What? 10? Alright. You're halfway there. Subscribed, but somehow never caught a live stream before. Anyway, I want to say that your game looks really good. I'm excited to play it. Well, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by. I don't stream too much. I'm a bad streamer. But when I do, it's a good time. We like streaming, chatting with all the people I see in the Discord. Had a hamster on the table. A hamster, you say? That sounds like a very human creature. I'm not sure a goblin would keep such a thing. Actually, that's a lie. I feel like hamsters are a very goblin-y creature to care for. We're so back. That's right, Baked Tart. I had a goblin called Sean Combs. I don't know who that is. Just Sean the Goblin. I like it. Guys, I was at the zoo yesterday. Isn't that fun? I like the zoo. We got to see animals. Yeah, here, Gogs. I tire of you. I saw rhinos. Do you know that lions sleep for 20 hours a day? Fun fact. Oh, that's P. Diddy's real name. No, I'm not gonna do that. Boy. I need to stop trusting you guys. You're gonna get me in trouble. I wish I got that much sleep. I don't get enough sleep, I don't think. Well, I know for a fact that I don't. My watch yells at me. It's like, what are you doing? Need more sleep. We're not rested. No wonder you have a headache. Tell people to do it. I don't think I will. That's on you. Your currently background video while I illustrate my children's book. Let's go. That's awesome. Draws very inspiring. Thank you. Yeah, good luck with your children's book. That's really fun. I always wanted to do a children's book. I made one for my nephew. His name's Levi. My brother wrote the words and I did the drawings. We called it Levi Goes to the Zoo. But I've never made like an actual one. Like that was just a quick little... quick little thing. What's this cutscene for? This is for the researcher goblin. She's going a little crazy. She's spending too much time with this goop and it's maybe not having the best effect on her. That's the plan. So right now I'm doing a shot of her table with all of she's gonna be like, I synthesized it myself, and it's gonna show all the like chemistry equipment on the table. You're currently foreground video while I procrastinate. Well, I'm happy to be either. Hamster on desk? You make a compelling argument for hamster on desk, but I'm trying to minimize the amount of human-y creatures there are, you know? So maybe like some weird hybrid creature on desk? Some weird fantasy creature? Fairy on desk? Something that doesn't exist, like a chicken. Watt Gaming would go hard. Really? Gaming YouTuber arc? When? I always thought of Gogs as the mayor / goblin in charge. I think so too. Especially since Gums has kind of lost it since she got bonked on the head. Someone added everyone? Okay, I'm glad that didn't work. Yeah, no adding everyone. You gonna bother people. Add a hamster with a goblin hat. I guess that would make it, that does fit my criteria of being goblin-y. You got me there. That's for sure. Didn't we already have the gaming arc? Yeah, we played Fields of Mystria for a little while. Yeah, I think I'd be down to do like a gaming YouTube channel at some point. I don't know if I'm funny enough. Like in the moment. I feel like I can be funny with a script or like with pictures and drawings. Kind of like in my current videos, but I don't know if I can be funny just like playing a game. I don't know if I'm emotive enough. How about that? I don't scream at my screen, you know? But maybe I should try it. Maybe I gotta get out of my comfort zone and scream more. I don't think I never thought I'd say that. No screaming? Oh. Alright, how's that for a table, guys? I like it. And we're gonna put a little dent on this side. Like that. Every good table has dents. That sounds like one of those music mnemonics, like every good boy does fine or whatever. Every good table has dents. Let's see here. Boopity doop. Boopity beppo. There we go. Alternate gameplay and game dev. That'd be fun. I want to make a game so bad. Do it, Paint Jumper. Don't let your dreams be dreams. As Shia said. Yeah, I always hear the name Shia LaBeouf. I've never thought about how weird Shia is just alone. You know, Shia LaBeouf? Yeah, he's a guy that exists. Shia? Who's that? Fucking Stranger Danger. Gasp SFX. Add a tomato frog in the grog cup. Ooh, a tomato frog. I feel like you've mentioned a tomato frog in the past. As the grandson of a carpenter, I say that table is 100% goblin approved. Thank you, I may. You know, I happen to be the grandson of a carpenter as well. We're just two carpenter descendants drawn a table. Are you gonna add Gamer Duck or not? The answer is no. No matter what the the petition says. I don't think I'm gonna add any ducks to the game, unfortunately. But I have to keep Gamer Duck's hopes alive, otherwise he's gonna keep messaging me. Add a hamster on desk. I don't know if I can. That breaks the rules. It's illegal. Alright, we gotta draw all the lab equipment now. Desk. Break on. Alright, so we're gonna start with a flask of goop. What? If I make a legal one, you have to. Not true. I consulted my lawyer. He said no. Sorry. Unfortunately, that's not how petitions work. That'd be kind of crazy if that was how petitions worked. Just be like, hey, enough people signed this thing, you have to do this now. That'd be nuts. How many people have to say yes to the petition to add GamerDuck? Well, the problem is if I give you a big number, then GamerDuck's going to go through the Discord and bother a bunch of people. So -12 or less. That's my official answer. Start hamster goblin riot. You guys are bombarding me with requests that I cannot fulfill. And they involve animals that are not goblin-y enough for me. At least Mason's requests were like fantasy creatures. Except for the frog. What about gems? Ooh, Sheelite is a brown yellow mineral that grows fluorescent blue under the UV light. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. Look at this. In my sketch, I had a little gem sitting here. So yes, you know what? I will do that. We will make it yellowy browny. Well, it might blend into the table too much. We'll see. We'll see. We gotta follow the color harmony where it lies. But I'm not opposed to trying a yellow brown. Although I'm not gonna lie, Sheelite is kind of a funny name. Is she heavy? No, she light. See what I mean? Add a whiskerling. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fancy. Sheelite. Used to collect crystals and gems. That's awesome. My old roommate used to sell crystals and gems and little carvings. It's kind of cool. There were just crystals all over our living room. Looked like a crystal shop. Pretty awesome. Is this the right color? I actually don't think it is. No, it's not. Oh, what is that? Oh, that is interesting. Add a hamster bits in a goblin called Sean Diddy Combs. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Something in your name, Cosmo Tabus. It's a tough one. Piercers, they stick upside down and look like a stalactite that fall on people and unalive them. That would be cool to add. That would be interesting. Yeah, I struggle to imagine how I could do that visually. but I'm not opposed to the idea of things falling on you. If I can make it look, if I can make it work. You know, like it'd have to be visible, kind of semi-transparent, but I feel like that would look weird. A green frog with purple mushrooms. I could get behind that, Mason. That's a reasonable request. A frog with mushrooms. I like that. Worst case, we say it's a human frog that's stowed away that has got mutated. That's at least fantasy adjacent. I do like frogs. My roommate had frogs too, the one with the crystals. That house was kind of a zoo, not gonna lie. It was crystals everywhere, and then there was a frog, and there was a leopard gecko, and there was a husky, and there were 2 cats, and there were 2 frogs actually. And then, is that it? I think that was it. I lived in a petting zoo. If you had Gamer Duck, I will make you fan art. Ooh, you're tempting me, Luna. I see. So you went from trying to sway me by using public opinion to bribery. I think that's a smart move. But ultimately, I'm not sure if it'll work out for the reasons stated. Also, Luna, I'm starting to suspect that you're actually Gamer Duck in disguise. But I'm not sure about that. That's something in your name. Like what? Cosmo? You want me to add the Cosmos? I don't think I could do that. Tabus? I don't even know what that is. I'll shade that after, I guess. Do I normally outline everything? Yeah, I do. Multiple outlines, in fact. Very inconsistently, actually. Let me do a double outline here real quick. Double outline. We love to see it. I had my name scratched into the desk. Oh, I see. I don't know. For years, people are going to be like, what is this? They're going to think it's like an Easter egg. They could have an eye that opens occasionally to see prey. That'd be pretty cool. Hear me out. Add a green frog with purple mushrooms growing on its back in a cage on Gog's desk with a sign that says Jason or do not touch. That is pretty fun. I try to avoid putting text in the art because then localizing it is a nightmare. How about a sticky note that has a question mark on it? Or, you know, if the fantasy equivalent of a sticky note. Well, but question marks are kind of, you know, that won't translate. Maybe a skull to be like danger, even though it's a harmless frog. Yeah, I've tried to avoid baking anything into the art. This flask looks whack. Let me look up a flask. Flask with liquid inside. There we go, we'll just do that. And then we're gonna need, I'll start with all the mechanical stuff and then I'll add the fun stuff later. I think the shaft is too thick. It do be thick. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2. Yippee! PG stream. Yes, indeed. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Paint Jumper. Add RIP Pumpkin on desk. Dead hamster. Oh my goodness. A dead hamster. How traumatic. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to pass on that one. Hard pass. Goblin bong. No. It's not legalized on Isle Goblin yet. They would never do illegal substances on Isle Goblin. Sorry. No goblin bongs. Not this time. We're gonna have a little window here. Like that. Like that, like that, like that. Boop, boop. Hey. Fish bones, that'd be fun. I'm gonna add little eyeballs, I think, in here. Oh, this is still going. Heck yeah. How's it going, Big Hearty Radish? Good to see ya. Thought I missed it? Not today. We're drawing giant Pop-Tarts. As one does. How are you doing? Having a crazy day? I just realized tomorrow's Monday and I have work. Ugh. I do not want such things. It really does look like a Pop-Tart. It does, doesn't it? Not for long, hopefully. Not for long. Let's see here. We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah. There we go. Now we need a tube that can go up here. And go whoop-de-doop into here. You know, like the chemists do. Piles of sugar in lines with a rolled up note. Bill if you're American next to it. That's a good idea. That couldn't signify anything illicit. I like where you're at. Full of such good ideas. I have this feeling you're not going to add Gamer Duck. Yeah, sorry, Luna. Probably not. I cannot add a duck to the game. Even I have limits. Okay, now I want to put some... I want this to be like slightly translucent. That's actually going to be kind of hard to sell. And if we did something like this... Oh, that actually is pretty good. We can do that. Okay, and then we need some eyeballs in here. You know, a little jar of eyeballs, pickled balls. And we'll do a little optic nerves. Here we go. A little bit of this. Sorry, chat. I'm neglecting you. Give me a second. I'm locked in. I'm focused. Now we need some little bubbles. There we go. Love it. Live, laugh, love it. Do that. Do that. A little rivet. And copy paste. Once we darken. There we go. So we're yanked out. Yeah, just ripped out. How's it going, 7th grade memer? Welcome in. Zach Fox, did you tell everyone how cool you are now? I briefly mentioned it. Yeah, I got my new cool new tattoo. I'm basically the coolest now. It's no big deal. Got a big old dragon skull. Cute little fox on top. It's healing pretty well. It's it should be like peeling off a little bit soon, but it doesn't show any signs of like starting to. Like it almost looks happy. I just took the bandage off, but we'll see. First tattoo. How did I not notice it? It is kind of hidden. Like you can just barely see it. But yeah, it's my favorite tattoo. It's the only one I have, but I like it. So yeah, basically I'm pretty cool now. It's no big deal. Pickle jar, pickled eyes. How you doing, Zach? Having a good day? Lasted 2.5 hours, but I'm way too tired to keep watching. Thanks for dropping by, Jules. Sorry for keeping you up. I appreciate you swinging by and hanging out. We'll see you next time. Did you pass out after you got your tattoo? No, it really wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was because it was on such an easy area, the outer bicep. It really just didn't hurt that bad. But maybe I'm a masochist. I remember thinking, wow, the dentist hurts more than this. Like it hurt, but it wasn't like, you know. Like I'd rather be there than the dentist. That's my hot take. Zach's a masochist. That's fair. I mean, when you get a cool tattoo out of it, you know, it's so worth it. Putting Among Us in the jar. We know you're a masochist. Yeah, if I'm doing video game development, I guess I gotta be a masochist. What are you planning on putting on the table? In my little sketch here, which I made without much thought, I put a crystal, a little snail, because I like snails. I know I'm going against my own rule here, not adding a human-y thing, but I love snails. And that's it. But now you guys have convinced me to do like a little toad with mushrooms on its back, but just get a tat instead of the dentist. No trade-off. Well, yeah, there you go. I do have a dentist appointment coming soon. It's on like April. It's 2 days before my race. April 10th. That's not going to be fun. Snails are great. Snails are my favorite creature. Period. They're just so goofy. Slimy little guys. I'd love to be a little slimy guy. Those are human eyeballs. I'm gonna leave it up to the audience what kind of eyeballs these are. Maybe human. Maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, it's human eyeballs. But I can't say that. I gotta go. Bye bye. Thanks for coming, Tinkus. I appreciate it. What if the snail's shell is something goblinish, like a painted skull? Ooh, a little skull snail. That's cute. A grimy fishbowl with purple water and a mutated fish. That's a good move. I like the way you think. So interesting. If you say that those are human eyeballs, I'm gonna copyright strike you since I'm a human. Oh man, I'd be copying Lucky, who has eyeballs. Dang it. I'm ruined. I'm in financial ruin now. What can you do? Gotta go. Please add a pixel for me. Okay, here's your pixel. I'm gonna put it right here. That one's your pixel. And that one too. I give you 2. Is GamerDuck even here still? I don't know. GamerDuck is like the wind. I've noticed GamerDuck has left the Discord like 10 times. He keeps coming back. I don't know why. Like a nomad. I respect it. Please add 5,000 pixels for me. All lime green. Ooh. I'm not sure how well that fits into my my plan here, but I'll at least think about it maybe. I'll give it a good thought. Good thought. You're irresistible. Oh, me? That's so nice of you to say. Wow. I'm irresistible. That's very kind of you. GamerDuck will not be contained. Indeed. Can I have an off beige pixel in the second most bottom right? Maybe not in the second most bottom right. Yeah, that's a hard sell for me. I'll think about it. How about that? I'll give it a good long thought. Oh, I already have one of those beakers. I'm gonna do a big old boily boy. Check this out. Bam! Boily boy inbound. Bam! That's actually the technical term for this sort of flask. Boily boy. Trust me, I'm a chemist. I don't know if these are typically used for boiling things, but they are now. I'm not a chemist. How does it balance? Oh, it's gonna be on a little stand with a burner underneath it, as one does. Game maker and a chemist? I know. Double threat. That's what I do. I'm basically the whole package. I'm actually really bad at chem. I haven't done chemistry since high school, since 9th grade. I have not taken a chemistry class since 9th grade. I know almost nothing about chemistry. Nothing in college. I can't believe I didn't have to take a single chemistry class in college for an electrical engineering major. Like, batteries are just chemistry, you know? But I don't know anything about how batteries work. Something about lead, some acid, lithium polymers, lithium ions. I don't know, man. Ah. So, sadly, I don't think I'll ever be Walter White in real life. I think it's called a bong. Yeah. We got some shady goblin chemistry going on here, that's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. The goblin police might show up. and say, hey you, cut that out. That's illegal. I'll do a little bit of that. Here we go. How's that standing? I'm still standing. We'll do this. I keep forgetting this is janky goblin stuff going on here. Why would it be propped up with a stick? Like that. You're gonna draw Goblin Walter White? Let's go. Yeah, animation could be liquid dripping. I like it. Sticks and stones may make my chemistry set. It's actually what they say. Okay, now we have to outline this. Ugh. What's your favorite indie game? Hollow Knight or Factorio or Dwarf Fortress or Terraria or Stardew Valley. They're all so great. I cannot be brought to choose. They're all so different and so beautiful. Add a handwritten danger sticker to the potion. That would be quite fitting. Although I'm trying to avoid baking in text into the art. Because translating it becomes a problem. Trey is my favorite. That's a good one. Oh, bye Luna. Thanks for coming. I will remember you. I will see you in the Discord. If you could play a single game forever, what would it be? I think it's got to be something like Factorio or Dwarf Fortress where you're just constantly building. If I chose something like Hollow Knight, I'd just get sick of it. And also, are we talking forever like the rest of my life or forever like eternity? Like I'm stuck in a room for literal eternity? Because I feel like that also makes a difference. Like I would get very tired of Dwarf Fortress, but at least Factorio I could just keep building my factory forever. Also, are there limitations on my computer? You know? Because it would get to the point where it just lagged too much. I think I'm taking this question too seriously. What is that hat you're wearing? It's a little goblin. He's biting my head. He's munching me. I got it on Etsy. Smoke coming out of his ears. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's see here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And that. Nice. I feel like being a chemist would be kind of cool. Playing with pots all day, pots and pans and tubes. That's all chemistry is, right? Just playing with tubes. Hello, Cortez. When are you adding cobalt? That's a good question. Oh, where's my water? There it is. Yes, Green Goblin is now canon in the game. Spider-Man, yeah, it's the same same universe. Owl Goblin is now part of the MCU. Spider-Cop into the Goblin-verse. Great film. Critically acclaimed. Critically acclaimed. I would watch that. When do you think Marvel's going to reach out for our Goblin Marvel crossover? I've been waiting. Just haven't heard anything yet. Maybe one of these days. Fingies crossed. Fingies crossed for sure. I'll be back before 2026. Yes. Marvel is intimidated, definitely. Skibbity secretly a Terminator, really? What makes you say that, I may? If I may ask. Oh, so funny. Should be a stand-up comedian. Would you guys, if I did stand-up comedy, would you guys show up? Would you go to my live shows? Alright, sweet. You'd be too lazy? That's fair, Lucky. I understand. I'm going to ask that the mods change Lucky's name to Lazy. Wait, I'll turn Goblin. How long would your routine be? 7 hours. Yeah, no, I'd be great. I'd be the best. I would make exclusively Goblin jokes. No, but only because social anxiety. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, bring a snack. It's a long show. Alright, sweet. You guys have convinced me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have the heat source here just be a really janky candle. Yeah, I'll start working on my my set. My comedy routine. Oh wait, I should have put the light part at the top. What am I doing? There. That's a candle. We'll put it in. It's actually pretty okay. Cute. Cute little stumpy candle. Cute little guy. There we go. Alright. That's fine. What's the name of the act? Trying to think of a... I'm really drawing a blank on goblin puns. I tried to make claw work, that didn't work. I'll have to think about it. Apparently I'm bad at comedy, so I can't come up with anything. Maybe I shouldn't be a comedian. Guys, the show's canceled. That's a great name. That's the name. Show's canceled. I can't think of a name. Wow. I guess the show's back on. There we go. Discord logged you out. That's weird. You just bought the tickets. Sorry, no refunds. Made an animation in the Discord. I do like animations. I'm a sucker for a good animation. But first let me figure out this pipe thing. Do I shade it or do I not? I'm gonna shade it. We'll have it be glass, I guess. Hey. There we go. Boop. Sweet. Too much glass to shade. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. There we go. Had a captured slime, that'd be awesome. If we're looking at the Discord, look at my unfinished day 15 goober. Alright, I'm gonna peek in the Discord. Goblin discussion. I've been slacking on some of my Whoa, day 15, Schnoz. That's so cute. I love his little I love his nose. That is really cute. I've been slacking on my reading up of the channels. So I'm not sure where people are sending fresh messages because I haven't been caught up. Which channel, Cortez? Too many channels. Who made all these channels in the Discord? Some crazy person. Art. Okay, sweet. That's beautiful. Truly a piece of art. It's very fitting in the art channel. Right at home, some may say. You know what I'm craving, guys? Costco pizza. Couldn't tell you the last time I had Costco pizza. I love Costco pizza. I know this looks weird, but just trust the process here. We're gonna make this all brown. Like that. Instead of bubbles, add the souls of wild animals rising in the potion. That's actually what those are. It's just hard to convey it with 2 pixels. When you play Owl Goblin, what's your favorite part to play around in / with? I like throwing the bombs. The bombs are fun. Good night. Good night, Big Tart. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no. Baked Tart's not going to sleep. Cortez is going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Sorry I can only be here for a short amount of time. No worries, Cortez. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have some good sleep. Give Lucky his rations. Oh, man, you reminded me. I guess I can do that. Just this once, Lucky. I want you to think that this is a normal thing. Can't start expecting it. Ugh. Guys, I don't think I have the motivation to finish this right now. Oh, it's black. I'm hashtag tired. I think, I need a little breaky break. I might watch some... What's that show? It's an anime. It's like Sword Art Online, but supposedly better. I haven't watched it yet. What's it called? What's it called? Anyone know? Shoot. Key to Wordle now. Yeah, let's do we'll do our good night tradition. Wordle. There. Shrugs. That's fair. Oh, we updated our terms. Okay, I do not care about that. I'm logging in now. I don't want you guys to see my email address. We couldn't create a Times account. What? Matthew. Okay. Password. I don't know what my password is. Nope. We'll try this one. Oh, yay! Play. Alright, here's the Wordle gang. Remember, do Lucky first. Alright, we'll do Lucky. I think that's actually a very poor first word. I gotta say. There's only 2 of it. You have 1.5 vowels. But at least we got the Y. What do you guys think about party? Party? Solo leveling. Thank you, Colin. That's it. I gotta watch that. Try quartz. Wow, that's a crazy one. We'll go with party. Wow, okay. There's a P. Maybe it's hippie. Nope, hippie has an IE at the end. What am I doing? Wispy? Oh. Wow. Do party again? Yeah, maybe it'll work this time. Good idea. Wow. Spiffy. No, there's no S. Petty, there's no T. It's something or it's dopey, D-O-P-E-Y. Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Tooney and Gareth saved the day. Good work, team. Our current streak is now 1. We can't. It's all downhill from here. The only thing that could happen is losing our streak. Well, thanks everyone for coming by. We drew some stuff. Got some good cutscene progress. I might try to do more tonight before I go to sleep. Oh yeah, it's only 8:30. Yeah, after I have my enrichment time. But yeah, thanks for coming. I don't know when the next stream will be, but we will see. I appreciate you all for coming. Oh yeah, I gotta try your game. I'm sorry, I was just about to do the yeah, I wanted to do that. Little hops, right? That was yours, right? Let's give it a go. Let's take it for a spin. Bye, Watt. You will add the green frog with the purple mushrooms growing out its back. You said you would. I will, if I remember. I think I will. Yeah. I do like that idea. I will probably finish tonight. A or space. Hold right and hold a jump, then release. Whoa. Wait, where am I? Do I exist? Hold right and hold jump. Oh, I see, I see. I was like, where am I? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like Jump King. Does the exclamation mark get bigger the longer I hold? Oh, I see. That's the max. Oh, I fall straight down if I hit my head. Oh, interesting. Oh, man. So I gotta do a little hop. Ah! Interesting. It is fun. Wow. Nice. We got some plot. Oh, this is cute. Oh, no. I'm so bad at these kind of games. Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna go this way. Ow. Hey, why didn't that work? This is fun. I'm finding myself having trouble putting it down, but I should go, I should go. That is fun though. I really like it. It's very cute. Well, thanks again, everyone. I will see you all next time. Whenever that is.